name's Will Lane. I'm from 6 Mile, South Carolina. It's 30 minutes outside of Clemson, and I grew up running around through the abandoned mills in the area, and I think they should be repurposed for different purposes and uses.
We're here today at Pendleton Oil Mill, and I'm Tori Shapiro, and I am in favor of refurbishing old and dilapidated abandoned places.
Vacant and abandoned properties are associated with crime, health risk, welfare, and plunging property values. The escalated costs make them problems to the community and the people around them.
Personally, I've seen a lot of asbestos in all these places and broken glass everywhere, so potential for tetanus and pretty much all the rust and the glass that is everywhere. The floors are falling in. A lot of the places have either been lit on fire or have just undergone a lot of weathering, and people may fall through the floorboards or get stuck somewhere. And like a lot of the places I've been to, like an abandoned mental asylum in Milledgeville, Georgia, there's hazards for falling bricks from the buildings just not being maintained and being abandoned for a long amount of time.
Vacant or abandoned properties are considered to attract crime due to the broken window theory, where one sign of abandonment or disorder, like a broken window, can encourage further disorder and crime. Code enforcement and tax foreclosures make revamping and reusing these abandoned buildings harder than what it needs to be. Out of the 75 largest metropolitan areas in the country, with a vacancy rate of 10.8%, Columbia, South Carolina is ranked 9th on this list.
Because of these rundown houses, it makes the area look more impoverished and gives off the wrong idea as to what kind of people live in the area and what all takes place in the area to those just passing through or living here for 4 years like most of the Clemson students.
As shown on the chart, as new houses are being built, old houses are being forgotten and left vacant. Vacant homes can be reused and repurposed for struggling families or those in need of assistance. Strategies to reuse and stabilize these abandoned buildings focus on revitalizing neighborhoods and hope to stimulate the economy with reuse of these buildings.
I am in favor of refurbishing old and dilapidated abandoned places because I feel like it can revitalize a community and they can be turned into so many other things instead of just falling into decay. For instance, Ponce City Market in Atlanta, Georgia was an old Sears and Roebuck factory, and they turned it into a food and eatery place with shops on top, and on the very top of the building it's an amusement park and bar, and it's brought new life to the community of Midtown in Atlanta. And I really feel like everything that is falling apart in the upstate of South Carolina could be taken down and turned into something to revitalize the entire community.
Through South Carolina Textiles Community Revitalization Act, the state gives an incentive to repurpose old textile mills around the state. Many abandoned textile mills pose safety concerns. A public and corporate purpose is served by restoring these textile sites to a productive asset for the communities and result in increased job opportunities.
They hold a lot of character and just a lot of history, and for that reason I think they should not be torn down and should be repurposed.